Yo, it's your boy, RJ the Brooklyn Savage, and I'm here with Takea the Tokyo Prince. We're back with another episode of DRGN Chronicles. And this one might be a light week. Not a lot really popped off this week as far as news goes. Just a lot of the shows as usual. We had Raw, NXT, Dynamite, TNA, since they're on national TV again. And we had SmackDown, we had Saturday's Night Main Event, which just went off not too long ago. So we got that to talk about. So I guess it's just fresh. Saturday's Night Main Event. They had Cody Rhodes and Jacob Fatu fighting each other. Jacob Fatu's back in great shape again. You see that, right?
Yeah, he is. He really is.
Yeah, he's getting ready for that goddamn. He's getting ready for that main event push. He's got that main event. He got the main event physique going on there.
He is, and that's the right thing to do.
Absolutely. Yeah, get yourself in shape. The match never happened because Jacob Fatu and Cody Rhodes were beating the hell out of each other, and the referees and the officials couldn't control them. So pretty much, it was thrown out. And Drew McIntyre attacked both of them, put Cody through a table. So that's pretty much it. So we're jonesing our way into a triple threat situation with these three guys, which was to be expected after Jacob Fatu stuck his nose in the business a couple weeks ago to help escalate that title change, if you will.
Correct.
So
and I think it's very clear, like you said, we're going to go down this triple threat road.
Yeah, which is fine. All three guys are great workers, and it adds a new. So we don't have to see Cody and Drew 1-on-1 again. I don't need to see that again. So there you go. I think it was a cop out though, to do this, but you don't want to beat Jacob and you don't want to beat Cody. This is the one thing I hate about Triple H's regime. He's too afraid to beat people. It's like one loss is not going to kill somebody. Because if Jacob loses 6 matches in a row, then we'd be concerned. If Cody loses 6 matches in a row, then we could be concerned. Like, I don't get why somebody couldn't take a loss here, but that is what it is. AJ Styles and Shinsuke Nakamura wrestling perhaps the last time. What'd you think about this?
Great fucking match. And what I loved about this match too is they gave each other that fist bump, and anybody that follows us on X, we know that's like our header on our account, because that's an iconic moment to us. We remember that match in New Japan. This match was really well, and the emotions were in it.
Yeah, definitely. I thought this was their best WWE match, period. No low blows, no shenanigans. I thought this was their best WWE match. So, I mean, we have that, and it's looking more and more how that AJ Styles might be potentially done after next weekend. So I guess we'll have to wait and see what happens there. Then we had the women's tag team title match. Oh, that was before, actually. Sorry. Rhea Ripley and Io Sky retains, beating Liv Morgan and Roxanne Perez. So I know your heart was beating a mile a minute watching this. I mean, you got Io Sky, Liv Morgan, and Raquel Rodriguez in this match.
Yeah. Obviously, my girl Io looked great as always. My girl Liv looked great as always. Getting to see them both in the same ring together again, has been great. It always makes my heart just beat real fast. Makes my mind go 1,000 different places.
Places we will not be talking about on the air or in private. You keep that shit to yourself.
Well, sometimes, you got to.
Yeah. Stephanie Vacquier helped the baby faces out after Raquel Rodriguez tried to stick her nose in the business. So that's probably going to add another wrinkle into the crumbling of the Judgment Day there. And then we had the Fatal 4-Way match to determine the number one contender for the undisputed WWE Championship at the Royal Rumble in Saudi Arabia. Sami Zayn beat Randy Orton, Trick Williams, and Damian Priest. Damian Priest is so cold. Like, he's colder than a dead dog's nuts. Like, he is. I mean, Jesus. Like, I mean, I feel like nobody cares when he comes out, man. That you hear and then that's it. It's like, I don't know, man. I feel like he doesn't get the reaction for the position that he's in. I feel like he doesn't get the reaction to match that. Whereas Randy Orton's going to be Randy Orton. Trick Williams is just, the aura's there. He looks like a star. He looks like money. I know he's not the best mat tactician or whatever, but Trick Williams is definitely over with the people, man. And Sami Zayn is Sami Zayn, bro. And Sami Zayn got the Duke. We figured that he would. It was either that or him winning the Rumble. They're electing to go with with him getting the championship match instead. And they got something there with him and Drew. With the story they're telling about Sami not being able to beat him. So I like that. That's good. Because that either Sami Zayn's going to look like a loser again or he's going to get the win. I don't think he's winning, but I mean, goddamn. Nobody saw Drew McIntyre winning a couple weeks ago either. So
yeah,
I got room for a surprise or two, I guess. From Triple H, I'll take it.
True.
Yeah.
I love to see Sammy get the title. I don't think it's gonna happen personally, but
Not right now, it ain't. I don't think.
I still think he could lose and end up re-entering the Rumble at like 30 because it is Saudi Arabia, so and they fucking love Sami Zayn,
Yeah.
so they keeps their hope of him trying, and that could be a way you get enter him out of that damn underdog thing. I'm not tired of that. I think that's what everybody's biggest problem is with Sammy is the underdog thing. I
Yeah,
love
him
Sami Zayn
constantly
though.
crying about it.
Yeah,
Because if he loses here, he doesn't win the Royal Rumble, he doesn't go to WrestleMania, then we got to hear all this. My son thinks I'm a loser and this, that. We're going to have to hear that for the rest of the year up until next Royal Rumble season, next WrestleMania season. And nobody wants to keep on hearing that. That's like your best friend calling you about the same problem over and over again, and you keep on giving him the same advice over and over again. And what does he do? He ignores your advice over and over again. After a while, you get tired of it. Like, what the fuck do you want me to do at this point? I don't want to hear it anymore. Shut the fuck up. And you start ignoring his phone calls. You know what I'm saying? When he wants to talk about the same thing over and over again. So Sami Zayn, something's got to change. Because him coming out, my son thinks, I'm a loser because I'm not like Uncle Kevin or this guy and that guy and everyone been world champion and yada, yada, yada. Like, son, you got to do something to fix that situation after a while. So I hope something shakes up soon for him because I think he does deserve to be world champion at least once. Yes. And we can go about our merry business. But, yes, Sami Zayn needs to get it sooner, not later. And I hope that we don't have to go through another year of him whining about it because, like I said, that can get old real. Unless you're gonna turn him heel, With Sami Zayn, he played a great annoying heel, for all those years. So I mean, he can do it. He's got it in him to do it. But I think Sami Zayn's at his best as the babyface. I don't know if he could be necessarily an underdog at this point in his career because he's a vet. To me, a vet, you don't make it that long. You can't be an underdog, but be a veteran that's been around as long as he has. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
He's not small. Like he's average size in WWE. Sami Zayn's not a small man. It's not like he's a tiny man. You know what I'm saying?
He's had a good career. He ain't had no damn. There's a lot of people that'd love to have that career he's had. Beating Gunther for the damn IC title alone when nobody else could. Now that's a highlight. Win the damn tag titles, main event of WrestleMania against arguably the greatest tag team of all time. That's a highlight. I mean, there's nothing underdog really about this man's career.
Yeah. Yeah, we have to start to ditch that nickname a little bit. But
we like Sammy over here. It's just
Yeah, they have to, like I said, they have to avoid him whining again about not,
Mhm.
because I mean people are gonna get tired of it, and instead of it being an endearing thing that we feel bad for him, that his son probably thinks of him less than because he hasn't been world champion or anything like that. It's gonna be like, oh, like quit whining about it, like do something about it. You know what I'm saying? Like we don't want to keep on hearing the whining, so they have to be very, very careful about that, and I mean very careful about that because I can rub people the wrong way and get people to turn on him actually once he gets his ass whooped. So yeah, they have to avoid that. But yeah, that was Saturday's night main event from tonight. Not a bad show.
No.
Nothing really crazy either, but it's just average middle of the road stuff on a Saturday night for the WWE, I
Yeah,
guess.
good little treat.
Yeah,
While we're
yeah,
all, well, not all of us, but while a lot of us, myself included, kind of can't do it, go out and do nothing because it's too fucking cold and there's snow on the ground. So hey, um, this
yeah,
Royal Rumble is still very boily in my mind because I keep forgetting about the Rumble because I feel like it's not. It's just now getting hyped.
yeah. They waited a couple of weeks too late,
Yeah,
and
I
Andrade
mean,
took his pants off on Collision. What's going on there? Wera loca.
hell freezing over.
This man getting naked in AEW.
And the Suji have a good match.
But
Uh,
yeah, I just think that WWE did a bad job of not hyping it up the way that the Royal Rumble needs to be hyped up. So
because I seriously don't know who's winning
I mean
this
that's the
time.
good part too. We don't know who's winning. I like that aspect of it. There it hasn't been circled around one person. Um so yeah, no, I definitely like the aspect of it that we don't know who's gonna win it. And I think that's the way it should be. It should be an open round. WWE has a loaded roster. You know what I'm saying? They don't have to keep on going back to the same guys over and over again. There's enough guys that they have that are popular with the fans that you can tell a story with them.
Hmm.
From if you want to tell Roman Reigns' redemption story, getting back to the mountaintop, you can tell that if you want to. I think Roman's got enough support to do that. I mean, he's got a lot of detractors that don't want to see that either at the same time. Then you got Cody Rhodes. A lot of people are for Cody Rhodes, but once again, Cody Rhodes has his detractors too that don't want to see that. Uh,
Right. I don't.
James so winning the Rumble again. I don't know,
Oh man.
man. The internet would freeze over, but I think the fans would love it in the audience. Um,
I,
Finn Balor. Finn Balor. You
yeah.
can tell something with Finn Balor there. Him winning it. Dominic Mysterio could win it. Who else? I mean, like we said earlier, Sami Zayn could lose the title match, come back, win the Royal Rumble. He could do that. Obafemi could come in, blow the whole joint off, blow the whole joint off the henches, and then win the whole goddamn Rumble. Um, I don't know. Maybe JC Mateo might win the Rumble.
Who the fuck knows at this point? It's open house. I mean,
The infamous Tongaloa might win the goddamn Rumble.
I can honestly see.
Tongaloa botched. He botched. Wait a minute. Hold on. Tongaloa's feet were supposed to touch the ground. Oh shit! I won. Triple H comes out. God damn it! Shouting and shit. His face is all red. He's about to have a heart attack. He tears his quad like Vince did.
Yeah.
No, we're gonna do this finish again. Ring the bell. Ring it. Get back in the ring and do it. Oh man. I mean shit. You know that actually pretty funny if that happened. Tongaloa wins the Rumble by accident. Triple H is tight. Somebody just get a camera on Triple H's face in the back. Son of a fucking bitch. Oh man. But I mean, it looks like it's anybody's ball game at this point. The
I
winner
feel
is
like
not very obvious.
no, and I feel like we definitely have more of a direction with where we could be going with this undisputed title as far as WrestleMania, more so than the heavyweight title.
Oh yeah, and Braun Breaker too is another favorite to blow it
Yeah,
off.
he could definitely win it and go back and beat Punk for the belt.
Yeah.
Depends how quick they want to up that Lesnar match. Um, it is open house. I could probably see the winner challenging for the heavyweight title more so.
Yeah.
We'll just have to see. But Roman, I wouldn't mind Roman. The only thing about Roman is I honestly think we need, personally, I think we need one more year before we go back into his redemption story. Get one more year of something different, then you can do the redemption. But, if they do it now, it's not bad. Like you said, it works. You got something to work with.
Yeah, I think yeah, I just think we got to do something different. We got to get away from the Roman and Cody stuff for a while. Just my
Hmm.
opinion now. So, I mean, if that was a rooted plan for WrestleMania, I'm glad it's scrapped. So, yeah, I'm good. I'm definitely good with that. I got no problems with that whatsoever. Um, and I think a lot of people online, at least, don't have a problem with that either. So,
I might win
yeah.
that damn undisputed title at Mania back,
Who,
honestly.
who Cody?
Yeah, there's a good chance of that.
I need. I'd rather somebody else come in. I mean, give
I
Cody a
would
break
rather
away from the
somebody
title.
else.
Give Cody a break
I
from the title for a while.
Yeah, I would rather you pull it on Sammy or somebody right then and there than you have Cody going back get it. We know he's going to get it back this year. That's a given. But
You know, here's what I would do if I had to pick. And if Triple H were judging off the unreal shit, I would give him thorough explanations. But here's how you have Sami Zayn win the belt. He beats Drew McIntyre at WrestleMania. This big Cinderella miraculous moment, right?
Mhm.
You want to turn Cody Rhodes heel? Have him take that championship away from Sami Zayn, like either a month later or his first defense. Do like a Christian thing, but instead of Sami Zayn going out of his mind about it, fucking you do the Bobby Roode James Storm thing where you have Cody
Mhm.
Rhodes cheat to beat Sami Zayn. Oh my god! Now I get it. Who's gonna be a big baby face after that? Because despite what the internet says and the people in the audience that might boo Cody Rhodes because they might think he's whack and corny or whatever, I don't know. But that's why you have other guys up there with him on that level. That's why you need to start treating LA Knight a little bit more better while you got him.
Mhm.
Because he's a guy that could be over. He's a guy that could talk on Cody's level, and he's a guy that can wrestle on Cody's level. This narrative that LA Knight can't wrestle, I don't know where it comes from. Who else?
Neither
If
do
Rome,
I.
if Roman was around more, maybe you can get more mileage out of that. But I'm not too sure. Randy Orton, you could do a little something with that. Who else is a guy? I mean, it has to be. It can't be just one guy. It has to be a collaborative effort, which is why I like this group from Triple H right here. Even though all these guys are older and in their 40s at this point, I do one thing I will praise Triple H on is that it's not the one man show like it used to be. That's why I used to hate Vince's stuff because it's like John Cena can only be the guy. Then CM Punk was
Mhm.
the only guy, and then Roman Reigns was the only guy, with Seth Rollins Seth Rollins and Dean Ambrose as supporting 2 and 3. But I'm glad with Triple H, at least he's got a group of guys who are over selling merch that you can lob the championships to. So I don't know who takes Cody
Absolutely.
Rhodes' place. I don't think you can have that one person that can take his place. I think it's gonna have to be a collaborative effort to fill that if you turn a Cody Rhodes heel. But that's what I would do. Have Cody fucking just cheat to beat Sammy. Sami Zayn
Yep.
wants to prove himself and he can exploit that. Like politicians do. Politicians exploit you. you know? And Cody Rhodes can do that, and that can be seen as a big time dick move. And then he cheats to win. Even more of a clear dick move. You
Mhm.
got you got a bad guy, Cody Rhodes and Sami Zayn, and you tell me the promos between those two can't be hot.
Exactly.
You know what I'm saying? So
We're gonna be in for some good stuff at that point.
oh yeah, for sure. Meanwhile, you let Trick Williams continue to feud with more veterans. That's what I would do. Have Trick Williams feud with Randy Orton. I would have Trick Williams feud with quite a few other people to help get him to that level. I do like the stuff with him and Sami Zayn though. I'm waiting for that match because I think Sami can get something really really good out of Trick. I didn't like the match with him and Priest last night. I didn't think that was a good showcase for him. Priest works that weird unorthodox style, and so does Trick. And I don't think it.
Yeah.
I don't think it worked. Didn't work with both of them trying to do kicks and shit. And I don't know. And then Trick Williams, doing the chin lock stuff, and it's like, this really didn't light me on fire, bro. Like, so
Right.
I'm gonna need Sami Zayn to go ahead and get that because I think Sami Zayn could definitely get something out of Trick. So.
Definitely can.
And I want Randy and Trick. Randy seems to like Trick, man. So I guess we're gonna see what's up. So I don't know, man. I'm WWE's giving me a little bit more to look forward to this year than they did last year. Last year just felt uninspired. And you had a feeling it would be because of John Cena. They had John Cena's retirement run as a crutch. They didn't need to do anything else. They was already going to
Right.
pack in the houses because it's John Cena's retirement year. Everybody's going to want to go and get a chance to see John Cena before he hangs it up.
And
So
things
that's
were
how
in
they
a
was able to make
very
their money.
yeah, things were in a very predictable state because we kind of knew we did. I mean, they did kind of catch that Cena heel turn, last year, but it's like knew he was going to win the title at some point. We knew we were going to get Cody and Cena at some point. We knew Cody was going to get it back after he lost it, so it was kind of like we knew the direction they were going with everything. This year,
Mm-hmm.
it's a new year. We have no idea who the fuck's winning a Rumble, so.
Yeah, well, I tell you what. Apparently, LA Knight's getting a big yes sign on the way to the ring at the Royal Rumble. So that's something. Somebody just said they like women with big biceps. Rhea Ripley, Zarya, and Jordan Grace and Chris Statlander. Yeah, there you go. Real nice. Real nice. But yeah, I just like how they're making the championships feel like a big deal. The AEW is doing it as well with MJF, having multiple people confront him, and he's watching multiple people who are all trying to call their shot. So I like that. I like that they're making the championship a central piece to the shows. I'm impressed with Triple H and Tony Khan for doing that. Because that should be it. Your championship should be the most important thing on the show. And if it's not, then why the fuck should we care about guys having title matches? So I like that they're going out of the way to make the championships feel important. And even AAA are they're starting the qualifiers for the Raid to Race. So we're gonna be getting that soon. So yeah, look, they're trying to make their championships feel like a big deal. And obviously NXT is gonna crown a new NXT champion. So that's been the main central piece to NXT is for, and then also moving in new talent to replace Oba, Trick, and Javon. So I mean, we got that as well. So I mean, these companies are and these shows are doing what they have to do to make the championships feel like a big deal.
Mhm.
So yeah, I mean, you got that. Nothing crazy happened on Raw this past Monday. I besides Braun Breaker potentially coming back from suspension,
Yeah.
and also Rey Mysterio cheating. That deadbeat, he cheated. He punched
Damn.
Austin Theory in the head with brass knuckles. Austin Theory
Amen,
lost.
Ray.
Rey
How fucking
Mysterio.
dare you, Rey Mysterio?
Rey Mysterio is a horrible man. He's a horrible father. He's a deadbeat, and he's a cheater.
I looked up to this man as a child for no fucking reason. Why did I ever buy that damn mask?
Why'd you ever
Terrible
put it
father.
on?
I know. I wish I could rip my face off into a million pieces for it now.
Rey Mysterio is a horrible human being. Dominic has been trying to tell us this. Hell, Eddie Guerrero is trying to tell us this. Chavo Guerrero. You know what, Chavo? I apologize, Chavo. You tried to tell us Rey Mysterio was a crook. You tried to tell us that Rey Mysterio was a whore, that he was leeching off the Guerrero name. He was whoring off the Guerrero name. You was right, Chavo. You're right. Rey Mysterio is horrible. He's horrible. What a cheater. Oh my god!
Can't believe he did that to
beats his
poor
kids.
Center.
He beats his kids in front of everybody. Like, come on, man!
Yeah, took
It's a
the
bunch of
damn belt
hogwash.
and whooped his ass in front of the crowd, man. What the hell?
Exactly. And the crowd was cheering. You guys are horrible people. All of you, horrible people. Oh man. But
I don't think Styles will be retiring at the Rumble either, so we'll get that out of the way.
nah, he can't lose
He,
two straight to
he,
Gunther.
ain't, he ain't
But
losing a match.
I will say this though, it is smart for Triple H to do it this way though. Because he's not outright saying AJ Styles is retiring or anything like that. But they're doing these matches with urgency and this, that, and the other to make you really think that AJ Styles is gone. And it's not a coincidence either that the Royal Rumble is his 10-year anniversary in WWE. So, I mean, you would like to think in your back of your mind is where he started is probably where he's going to end it. And I just don't see AJ Styles ending in Saudi Arabia. I think at best we do it at WrestleMania. I think AJ Styles has earned that right to at least have his last match be at WrestleMania. So, yeah, I think AJ wins next weekend too. And I think that sends Gunther on a blaze trail to do what I have no idea, but it's not like we need to keep Gunther undefeated again for like a whole 2 years. Because he beat John Cena, he can afford to lose at least one match. So, who better to lose to than AJ Styles? It's not like he asked him to lose to James Ellsworth or anything.
Well, he'd been there, done that.
Did he lose to James Ellsworth?
Yes, a couple times.
Gunther lost to James Ellsworth?
No, AJ. I thought we were saying AJ.
No.
Okay. We could send Gunther to TNA at this point. Hell, what else are we going to do with him in WWE?
Gunther to TNA?
Hell,
I think Gunther probably quit on the spot. Gunther,
Gunther to AAA.
Gunther, so we're gonna send you to TNA because they really need the help, Buster. They're gonna have you feud with Moose for 8 months. Gunther, I'm not doing that shit. I quit. I'm going to AEW.
Then Gunther to AAA or Pro Wrestling Noah. Do as you need to.
You know what? Gunther and Pro Wrestling Noah would be awesome. That'd be awesome. I ain't gonna hold you up. I like that.
You got a whole damn partnership with Noah. We can make that work. That'd be cool.
Yeah. Have Gunther bring Great Muta out of retirement. Fucking chop. Gunther gives Great Muta one chop. He's going back to retirement. God damn, I retired. Match over. Canceled. Fucking just chops the shit out of Great Muta. Great Muta falls down. Match over. Ladies and gentlemen, the Great Muta cannot continue. Oh, God. Oh, Gunther. Jesus Christ. That would be cool, though. Gunther and KMA, that would be awesome.
Yeah, I think
Gunther and Nozawa would be pretty dope. So, I mean, those are just two off the top of my dome. Gunther and Naito. Did Gunther and Naito ever have matches?
I don't think so.
I don't recall it either.
Not that I know off the top of my head.
Because Naito didn't do he didn't do Woke Culture Pro Wrestling, did he?
No. Not that I remember. He didn't do it.
He never did
as much US stuff. Because he did all that Mexico stuff, and then he did his return back to Japan. He was pretty much just New Japan bound for a long time after that. Okay. I would love to see more with this WWE Noah partnership.
I do too. I don't think they have it in official writing like TNA does.
They
like
don't.
WWE has with TNA.
TNA needs WWE desperately, more so than Noah would need WWE, because Noah does fairly good on their own in Japan.
Yeah.
Whereas TNA's struggling like in America, but they're doing better. I'm giving them credit where credit's due. So that TNA was kind of a must.
TNA needs stars. That's their problem. They have no stars. Who do they have? Moose? Moose. Like, come on, man. Moose and fucking Brian Myers and Eddie Edwards and fucking Bear Bronson. Wow, that's a game changer. Nick
Right.
Nemeth, who's been in WWE for like 25 years or some shit like that. Like, come on, man. Like that's your stars. Matt and Jeff Hardy, who are on their way out. You know what I'm saying? It's come on, man. They need a star. Somebody they could build onto for years, man. That foundational piece. I don't think they have that. Because all the guys they have on top have been in WWE for so long that they're in their mid to late 30s at this point. And it's like, I'm not saying that, that they're old, but I'm just saying, like,
Yeah.
TNA needs that young, they need a group of young foundational pieces that can last them for a good bit and not lose them to AEW and WWE.
Honestly, TNA might could get some people from Noah if they want to go over, and use them.
Kamehameha to TNA. Kamehameha to TNA wouldn't be bad.
I mean, you'd have a very good
Kaito
wrestler
Kamehameha.
on your roster.
Tatsuya Naito in TNA. He goes back to TNA for the first time since 2009. But they're gonna bring Naito out to that horrible No Limit theme. Y'all know what I'm talking about.
We just need to put Sonata in there. We need to just remove Sonata from everything, rebrand him, put him in Noah.
And speaking of which, speaking of Pro Wrestling Noah and Los Ingobernables, Los Tranquilos, the Japón, whatever you want to call them, Sonata's gone, right? Evil is gone. And apparently the word on the campfire is that he's going to the WWE.
That's what they're saying.
That's what they're saying. But not only that, but the time bomb, Hiromu Takahashi. The dude's kind of sound a little similar, though. Same initials and all. But Hiromu Takahashi is also on his way out of New Japan. And the word around that campfire is that he will be joining Naito and Bushi in Pro Wrestling Noah, which doesn't surprise me much because Naito is pretty much his mentor,
right?
And him and Bushi had a really good tag title run, for those tag titles years ago. And I don't think Takahashi's gonna get bumped up to a heavyweight or anything like that, despite him getting bigger. Not in a good way either. Takahashi looks like Onk that had too many beers, So I mean, he's out there with that solid gut, man. But yeah, it seems like they're gonna lose everybody in Los Ingobernables. They're upon the original group. They look like they're all migrating to Pro Wrestling Noah.
Yeah, it seems that way.
And I'm guessing, assuming Sonata does not sign an AEW contract, that Sonata, and assuming he doesn't sign a WWE contract, Sonata might be on the way too. Because if you look at his career, you could trace the downfall of his career from when he left Los Ingobernables. And we don't say that because we're fans, but you can trace his downfall and the lack of interest in his character and his progression when he left that group.
Yes.
Because the whole him cutting it, dyeing his hair and shaving off the beard and looking like a young Antonio Inoki or whoever else, Keiji Muto, like that whole look with just five guys, that didn't work out for him. And then the whole,
and it got worse from there. It just
what the fuck he was wearing era.
It got dramatically worse.
Oh man.
Because even when he was in Just Five Guys, like it still it was still Sonata. It still felt like Sonata. We hate the look, but it still felt like him. We could still cheer for him. Then he went to the fucking House of Torture and started wearing all that crazy ass shit he's wearing.
The crotch panties.
I started unfollowing this guy on every damn thing. I'm like, what the fuck is going on here? I'm like,
Jackson couldn't take it. But the thong stitched on the pants.
Sonata, what the hell is we doing here? I
He had a
mean,
furry crotch. Yeah, Sonata. I don't know, but I, they're going to Pro Wrestling Noah. Pro Wrestling Noah can use it, so that's fine. But New Japan is gonna suffer, man. New Japan looks like they're gonna be. I don't know if they're preparing for a max exodus or what, but all these guys are leaving New Japan Pro Wrestling, man. Sonata, Evil, Takahashi, Gabe Kidd is supposedly on his way out. Drilla Maloney is supposedly on his way out. Dave Finlay is on the way out. Clark Connors is on the way out. The Knockout Brothers said they're staying. What is going to be left?
sure.
You know,
I mean, the cards have gotten better booking
they
wise. I
have,
will
they
say,
have, they have.
I'm not, but the
They got to
problem
lean.
of it is,
They're gonna have to lean on these young lions shit a
yeah,
whole lot more. And you know what? Here's the thing: if I'm Hiroshi Tanahashi and me and Tony Khan are supposed to be in this partnership, why don't you take if I'm Hiroshi Tanahashi, why don't you take some guys that Tony Khan is not using every week? Because Tony Khan has that massive roster. He is not using everybody on that fucking roster every week. He's not.
no,
So
he's
why not
not.
send a couple guys over to New Japan to help them out for 6-7 months or whatever? You know what I'm saying? There's nothing wrong with that. I don't find
There's
same thing with the
not.
WWE. Send certain guys that you're not using, that you know you have no use, that you have no I don't think I said no use for, but that you know you ain't using for a good bit. Send them somewhere so they can get work. Like I like that they
Hmm.
sent Angel Garza and Humberto Carrillo to Mexico to do that stuff. I like that they sent Santos Escobar to Mexico. I like that they sent Omos over there too, so they could be a part of things over there, and they're a part of continuous storylines and stuff. I got no problems with that. That's what you do. Same thing with sending Motor City Machine Guns over there. You ain't got nothing for the guns in the States. Send them to Mexico. Let them let them do what they got to do. You know. So I just think that Tony Khan should be, because I mean, Lord knows he's signing up all of New Japan's pretty much all the top stars. I mean, WWE hadn't got a top star from New Japan since what Nakamura.
Hmm.
So that's 10 years ago. You know, so Tony Khan's gotten them all since then. Okada, uh, Okada and Ospreay are like the two big, and Jay White. He got those three. So
Yeah,
I just think that we need to send New Japan some love. Send some guys over there for 6 months, 4 or 5 months, do an arc or something, close it out, come back to AEW or whatever. Or if you ain't got no plans for the dudes, just let them get some work in. Like Leo Rush and Ashton Andretti, if you ain't got nothing, I would send them to New Japan and have them compete in the junior heavyweight
that's
tag team division.
exactly because they're familiar over there as it is. Leo's been
Yeah,
there before. I mean, come on now.
yeah, yeah, exactly. Because the knockout. I don't even know who are the junior tag team. TMDK, right? Vegeta and
Yeah,
is it Vegeta and Robbie Eagles?
yeah. They won Wrestle Kingdom, didn't they? Right after.
Yeah, something
Yeah,
like that. Something like that. But yeah, but my thing is, okay, let's get them some more competition. Tony Khan, why not do them a favor? Send fucking Leo Rush and Action Andretti over there to Japan for 6 months, and let them work with those guys. That would be. I think that would be cool. That'd be cool. You know, I see nothing wrong with that. I just think that when WWE and AEW and with those companies in particular, because they have so much fucking talent, you can't use them all. You ain't gonna be able to satisfy everybody because you have so much talent. Why not send the talent you ain't using? Hey, look, we ain't got nothing for you here in the States, but why don't you go to Japan for 6 months? We'll take care of you. We'll make sure you're good. Whatever. Same thing with WWE. We'll send you to Mexico for whatever. Even though WWE likes
exactly.
to, they like to fly people in and out to do tapings and shit like that, which that's fine. That's cool. We're gonna send you. You're gonna work primarily in Mexico though. For 6 months, whatever. You're gonna be part of the storyline. That's fine. There is nothing wrong with that. Do more of that. so that these people can get their work in, man. So that's all I gotta say about that. Um, yeah, Powerhouse Hobbs apparently has signed with WWE officially, and apparently, and I say apparently strongly, apparently his new name is going to be Royce Keys, which the internet absolutely had a meltdown about it, and people were saying that one of his children's names is Royce, and that's where he got the name Royce from. And I got no problems with it. I haven't bitched about a name in God knows how long, because I really don't care. Because to me, the name of a wrestler is important to a T, but if you can have the most awesome fucking name and be a loser on the roster, you
Exactly.
know what I'm saying, or be the worst
It
wrestler ever. So I just I really don't harp on a name. It
do
depends
you
on the
know
booking and the presentation and this, that, and the other. And we know Hobbs can carry himself well. I can get over a name real quick, so I got no problems with it. Now, if he's picking it or whatever, then I think you guys shouldn't have a problem with it either. And
the
people,
only
well,
thing?
why does WWE want to change everybody's name? Because you know why they want to own things, as
Hmm.
they kind of should want to. So I mean, they can sell what they have to sell and this, that, and the other. So I look, it's a business move. Why does anybody really act all shocked and surprised whenever they see somebody changing their name that comes from another company or whatever? I don't get that. There's only a
Name
few
is
that's
just
gotten away.
standout.
That there's only a few that bypass that. Nakamura and AJ Styles are two of those people.
Hmm.
Jordan Grace is
And
another. Jay Cargill's another. Like some people can get away with it,
Julia's
others can't.
another. And
Julia too, yeah.
all those names right there, there's obviously certain reasons on why those person names didn't change. These people were very much top of their game with those names, under those names. Whereas Hobbs hasn't had as much longer career, and he's still very much into it, very newly, not newly, but he's got a bright career ahead of him. Um, a name is the important thing about a name to the extent is it stands out. Its first name stands out. But after that, it's not what defines how someone wrestles. It's not defines how they cut a promo.
Yeah, he's got. Yeah, I mean, you you got to make the thing work. I see people say, don't let the name make you, make the fucking name. And if he can make the
Right.
fucking name, then that's fine. Like Blake Monroe. Like it took me a while to get used to calling Mariah May Blake Monroe because I thought Mariah May was just a great fucking name. But Blake Monroe, when you break it down and you kind of understand, her niece's name is apparently Blake. So then the Monroe part obviously goes to the glamour stuff and Marilyn Monroe and stuff like that. Like it makes sense to me. So I'm just like, all right,
Hmm.
I'm picking up what you putting down, Mariah. Like I get it, I understand it. So yeah, I don't go too crazy about shit like that. It's just it is what it is at the end of the day.
Right.
Um,
We didn't
yeah.
pick our names at birth. I mean, that don't define us as people. So,
But we could pick our own nicknames though.
yep. Amen.
Mama didn't come up with the Raven King.
Nope.
No, she did not. But WWE 2K26 has dropped uh trailer packages for an Attitude Era edition of the game and also a Monday Night Wars edition of the game. I have zero interest in either of these editions of the game because I'm so sick to death of the Attitude Era and the Monday Night Wars throat gagging. Like I can't take it anymore. It's like okay, I get it. What is so new about this game so far with these two editions? Like it doesn't make any sense. Like everybody that's on the cover, especially on the Attitude Era, well, on both covers actually, all in the game. The resources are all still in the game. Like there's nothing new about this whatsoever. Everybody that was on that Monday Night Wars cover was in the game this past year, except for Goldberg. Goldberg, you had to buy some shit with him and Nikki Bella, and that's not important to me. I don't fucking need either one of them, honestly. So my thing is that what is 2K offering me that's new that I'm interested in? So yeah, I just think 2K needs to do a better job with promoting the future of the company. See, I would have been great with a AAA invasion. That would have been great. With all these luchadors going to be in the game
Yeah.
this year, which I think some of them will be. I think at least La Parca, Misty Iguana, and Vikingo would at least be in the game. And if they're smart, they'll put the whole
Yes.
Psycho Circus in the game because I think that'd be marketable for the kids and everything like that.
Mm-hmm.
And possibly Laredo Kid. I would at least put all the champions of AAA in the game,
Right.
which would be Dominic. I mean, he's already in the base game anyways. Dominic Laredo Kid is the cruiserweight champion. Oh God, El Heel Del Dr. Wagner Jr. I had to put him in there. Then I think you would have to put like Toxicas in the game because one of them was mixed tag team champions for a good bit there, and the other one is the Reina de Reyes champion. So it makes sense. Um,
Just
but
put the
yeah, but that
fucking roster in the game. That's what you're trying to say. Long
well,
story short.
you can't put the
Well,
whole roster in the game,
dude,
but you can
like you're
put
saying,
the ones you have locked down the contracts. You can put the game.
right?
So apparently, Vikingo has a WWE contract, which was
Yeah.
news this week. That he has an actual WWE deal, not a AAA deal. Like AAA, all of AAA's deals are dealt with, another party, not WWE. But Vikingo
Hmm.
apparently is the only one that has an actual WWE contract. So he will definitely be in the game for sure. They love the
Right.
fuck out of Vikingo. You can tell.
Oh yes.
They even had mini Vikingo on the AAA show tonight.
Really.
I said that's awesome. I didn't know if they was gonna do. I didn't know they was gonna let children wrestle, but that was awesome. Mini Vikingo is good. He's just as good as Big Vikingo. That motherfucker. He did. He ran out of the ring. He hopped. He sprung on the top rope. He did the little twisty shit. I said, "Oh my god!" I said, "This kid is unfucking believable." Yeah, man. But yeah, I need to see more of that. If Ray Phoenix's moveset is gonna be awesome, I'm gonna tell you that much too. So yeah, I mean, I'm more excited about that than taking a dig another dive into the Attitude Era, and I kind of get it because a lot of people want the Ruthless Aggression Era. I don't think they got a lot of those people locked down to
They
even do
don't.
it.
They don't.
So, and I think they should, but they don't. A lot of the people that were part of that era is either still wrestling or then AEW or
Or just
somewhere
not
else
affiliated, or
with the
anything like
WWE.
that.
Yeah, yeah, and you
I
have
mean,
to be.
the legend deal is what saves their ass on a lot of things. But
Yeah, I think the only person that can get away with that shit is Billy Gunn. I don't know what kind of deal Billy Gunn has, but I thought it was quite interesting that Billy Gunn, who's still underneath AEW contract, was in the WWE game for this past year. He's in 2K25. I found that very interesting.
yeah,
So I guess it depends. I guess maybe Billy Gunn has another deal underneath the table or some shit like that in order to be in the games and shit like that. But yeah, I just found that. I thought that was very odd. But yeah, I guess we'll see what we have. I mean, obviously, we got a family business outside of this podcast here. So, we have to get the game and stuff like that to keep things rolling and going on that front. But yeah, I'm tired of the Attitude Era shit. I grew up in the Attitude
right.
Era. Like I like the Attitude Era. That's what got me into wrestling. But like we need to move on from romanticizing it
Hmm.
already. We need to show some love to other things for God's sakes. Okay.
Right.
So,
Yes. Um. Speaking of Noah, they're right there their Monday show back. I forgot the name. What's the name of that Monday show? Do you remember that they used to do and they just brought back?
I have
Anyway,
no I have no earthly idea.
well, they're bringing Pro Wrestling Noah's doing that Monday shows again. I'm
Yeah.
gonna start watching those because I've mentioned, I want to get more into Noah again and everything, and I think that's the perfect way. It's a good amount of exposure. It's simple. Each week it lets me know what's going on. Um, It'll lead me to what big shows and big pay-per-views I definitely need to watch. Um, just I think that'll be the best thing for me to do. I've said that Marigold. I've definitely stepping more into Marigold than where I
Yeah.
was with it. Um, Marigold did do a 15th anniversary for Mayu today as well. So where Mayu actually did defeat Utami to retain the GHC Women's Championship. But yeah, shout out to Mayu, 15 years, incredible matches in history, just hell of a career.
Oh yeah, definitely, definitely. And Misty Iguana is one lucky son of a bitch. Lola Vice and Lay Hydra both fighting over this man. Oh my god, that's too much ass to be fighting over me. Jesus Christ. But now you definitely right. I'm Pro Wrestling Noah. They definitely got a wave right now. Especially with all these guys coming in, people leaving New Japan and going to Pro Wrestling Noah. Noah just, they got Ozawa and a couple of, and KMA, obviously. Those are the first two people we keep on going back to because those are their foundational pieces right there. And then you got
Hmm.
other guys. You got Yoshitatsu around, building this Team 2000X faction, which it seems like it's growing more and more, and that's going to be the top heel faction. So I got no problems with that, man. Noah, they're moving some shit around. They're definitely moving shit around. They're getting better. Grace Sakua versus Mayu Iwatani. That's going to probably happen at some point. So, I mean, look, you got some stuff going on there that's popping off. So, hopefully, you continue the wave. Hopefully, you can continue to either make their own guys or maybe steal some from New Japan. I don't know. But I mean, them and New Japan still have a partnership. So, I mean, they probably can ship guys off over there if they
Yeah.
want to. So I don't know. We'll see what happens with that. But yeah, I'm rooting for Pro Wrestling Noah because I want them to do. I want them to do better and get more recognition. Um,
Yes.
I know Kenta went back over there last year, which was something good for them. He went back home. Kenta in New Japan was okay, but Kenta and Pro Wrestling Noah just feels more right. Kenta with the yellow and brown, trunks and fucking kick pads. That's the Kenta I fucking remember. Not
Right.
not black trunk, you know, black boot wearing Kenta had. Nah, I wasn't feeling that. But yeah, Kenta still a legend over there, and he's
Absolutely.
working with a lot of these younger guys. So that's good. I like that. That's a good thing. So you got Naito over there that can help work with some of these younger guys as well. I mean, so you got guys that can help bring other guys up, especially guys who are younger and newer to the business, up to that level, and that's what you want. That's what you want if
It
you're a
is.
company. So yeah, that's that. Anything else that you wanted to hit on real quick?
Not
Oh,
really.
we got to do Royal Rumble predictions because Royal Rumble is next Saturday.
Yeah.
Royal Rumble is next Saturday, and
Right.
I don't
Well,
even know.
we we already mentioned AJ and Gunther.
Yeah.
We kind of
All
already
right. Well,
talked
let's
about the
just AJ and Gunther. We both got AJ winning.
yeah.
So yeah, we got that. Drew McIntyre versus Sami Zayn. We both believe Drew McIntyre is winning.
Yes.
The 30 woman Royal Rumble match for a World Championship match at WrestleMania 42. Who you got winning?
Bianca Belair. Yeah.
um,
Bianca comes back, wins it, or Liv Morgan. One of the two.
I got Bianca Belair winning too. I got her winning the Rumble. I got her facing Jade at WrestleMania so you can do that superhero versus supervillain match. Two big jack
Right.
women going at it.
That's
I think that's going to be like the marquee like visual money match, so to speak,
right.
with the two big, like I said, two big muscular black women. Like visually, it looks good on paper. Like them, like flexing and shit, and looking as great as they do, side by side or face to face and shit like that's matches that visually you go, damn. I remember when Bianca and Jay just went up to each other and was staring each other down and shit. So I think Bianca gets it too. I think she gets the Duke. But as far as like a follow up, I probably say Liv Morgan. But I don't think Stephanie Victor is walking into WrestleMania as champion. So I think there's gonna be some twist on that Raw side, like it was last year. So I guess we gotta have to wait and see what's up. As far as the men's Royal Rumble match, holy shit, I don't know. I don't know. But if I had to take a stab at it, I'm gonna go Braun Breaker wins the Rumble. That's my super out the window.
I'm gonna give you 3 names, and that's what I'm gonna go with between these 3.
Okay.
Roman Reigns, Sami Zayn, Braun Breaker.
All right.
I think
not bad choices.
I think those are 3 safe ones right there.
Not bad choices. But if Sami Zayn wins the Rumble, they got to go all the way with Sami at that point.
They have to.
Because I like I said earlier, I don't want to hear. I can't get the job done. I'm a loser. My son thinks I don't want to hear that for another year.
Let Gunther win the damn thing. Hell, I don't know.
Oh God,
that's the last thing I want.
Yeah, I'm good on that. I think we need somebody fresh to win the Rumble that hasn't won it before. Somebody that can use the Rumble. To me, when you win the World Heavyweight Championship already. I don't think Gunther needs to win the Royal Rumble. Not right now, at least. Now, if you tell the story that Gunther all of a sudden starts losing matches and shit like that, and then the Royal Rumble is the way he gets back to being on top again, then that to me that's justifiable to win the Rumble. I don't think Gunther needs to win the Royal Rumble. He can just straight up fucking just challenge somebody for the title and perhaps beat him. You know, I think you need the Rumble to propel the guy to the next level. Sami Zayn has a straggling storyline right now that can help propel him to WrestleMania. That's fine. Got no problems with that. Roman Reigns is seeking redemption to get the championship back. He doesn't wrestle like that. So him winning the Royal Rumble, and he had a couple of losses the last time we saw him. He lost to Bronson Reed on pay-per-view, and he lost at War Games. So him winning the Royal Rumble, although I don't agree with the move, is a way to get him back on track. And Braun Breaker, for me, like I said, propels him to where he needs to be to get that next round with CM Punk or whoever is the World Heavyweight Champion. Braun Breaker might go full hinge mode and go, I want my title shot tonight. He might beat CM Punk at the Chamber or some shit. I want it tonight. Oh my God, he just kills CM Punk with spears over and over again. And I mean, you do that. So I don't know. I mean, they could do a lot of different things, but yeah, Braun Breaker is my choice. I'm going out the window on nephew. That's my dog. I'm a huge Braun Breaker fan. I was tight when CM Punk beat him, but I understood. And that segment with Pierce last week was so good, and I think we're on route for another good one on Monday. So. We'll see what happens, man. But Braun Breaker's my pick.
Yeah.
But Roman, Sami Zayn are not bad side considerations. I just want to make that perfectly clear. I don't disagree with Jackson at all for feeling that way. So.
Yeah. And I think either next week or the week after, I forgot when the exact date of that show is, we'll have to run over New Japan's New Beginning card a little bit as well.
Okay, that's gonna be. Is that gonna be the Jake Lee and Suji match? Okay.
Yes.
Well, we know Jake Lee's not winning, so
no.
He's not winning. But yeah, it's gonna be fine.
Suji gets the hops for Jake Lee, but
do they have the hots for Jake Lee?
I think they may. I think they're starting.
He looks like a sad, tubby, like I don't know, man. He looks sad to me. I don't know. Is that the gimmick? He's supposed to be the sad Japanese guy that's weird? I don't get it.
I didn't even know he had a gimmick, so if that tells you anything.
I don't get the gimmick. When he came out at Wrestle Kingdom, he came out and they had balloons all over the Titantron. Like, I guess they were implying that he is like Pennywise. I don't know. I fucking know. And the font looked like the It font and everything like that. So I guess they're implying that he's a scary guy that looks sad. I don't know. I don't know what it is, but they got to figure that shit out. He's got to figure that shit out. He's got like the laughing mask on his on his kick pad boot. So I don't know what the fuck they got going on with that. But
It's just something different. So we'll just take it for now, as long as Suji retains, of course.
which he will. He's got to,
Yeah.
right? I don't. The only person I don't see anybody beating him for that belt. No time soon.
No.
Even if they give Callum Newman a shot, because a lot of people like Newman's probably going to be the guy that beat him. Which honestly, I don't necessarily disagree with that. I don't necessarily disagree with that at all. Callum Newman is trying to build up a United Empire in his own image. So, yeah, that's pretty cool.
Sure. And that will be closer to New Beginning USA at some point around that time too.
Yeah.
Which
And MLW's beefing up the lineup for their Battle Riot this year.
yeah.
They've announced names like Adam Brooks is going to be in it. Gallus, all three members of Gallus is going to be in it. The championship looks like it will be on the line during the match. So we have that. Max Kruger putting the title on the line after he pretty much left Contra Unit. He left Ikiru Kwan and the rest of the Sentai Death Squad to their own devices. So I guess Mads Kruger is now a babyface, and he's out of Contra Unit. So
That stable been going for a long fucking time.
well, yeah, I mean they got rid of it in 2022, and then they brought it back in 2023.
Yeah.
Right around the time Jacob Fatu. No, wait a minute, hold on. No, they brought it back in 2024, I think.
Oh,
That's
okay.
whenever Jacob Fatu was on his way out, they used them to kind of like write him off or kill him off. They had him actually execute Jacob Fatu in the back of the neck with a shillelagh that had like a really stiff handle on it, like it was an axe. And he took it, fucking just charged at it at back of Jacob Fatu's neck with it, kept trying to insinuate that he cut his head off. So that was pretty good actually. And we never saw Jacob Fatu in MLW again, obviously after that. But yeah, no, I mean Contra Unit's been gone a while. I think Contra Unit was at its best to when it was Jacob Fatu, Joseph Samael doing the talking, Simon Gotch, and Akiru Kwan. I thought those four, I thought they were great because he had Jacob Fatu as the big heavyweight, but then you could pair him with Samael too if you wanted them to go after the tag team titles because it was already a tag team before. And then you got Gotch right there who could be that veteran that can have matches with people. And you got Akiru Kwan who's your middleweight. It didn't start getting wonky to me until they added Max Kruger to the group. That's when it started getting a little goofy to me. With him talking in the mask, you can't barely understand what he's saying. So it's just like whatever. And then too much of the Sentai Death Squad to the point where it got ridiculous. Where it was like 10 of those motherfuckers getting their asses whooped. And it's just like, okay, this is just getting silly to me. All these masked men in black from head to toe walking down to the ring, just getting their asses whooped. And it got silly. But then they tried something. But they had Janai Kai and Suzuki, and they looked like they had brought in what's his name, the big oof from WWE, the big guy, not Omos, but the other guy, the guy they had with Apollo Crews. What's his name?
Fuck.
General Adnan.
Yeah, General something.
Not General Adnan. General
something.
Adnan was Colonel Mustafa's partner.
He was dressed as a damn general, that green big ass guy that they had.
I'm blanking on his name right now. I thought he was goofy as fuck.
And we were just talking about this guy a while back ago.
Babatunde or Dabakato, what was it? Dabakato, yeah, that was his name. Yeah, they brought him in briefly, and then he went missing after that. I don't know what happened. But I mean, they have dwindled that group down. Because even when they was here in South Carolina, like in November, it was just Quan. Quan was out there by himself, running his mouth, and Max Kruger wrestled that match against the Andersons like a babyface. Because Arn Anderson and fucking CW Anderson, they was jumping, they was cheating, they was jumping Max Kruger to try to help Brock Anderson win that match. And I'm like, Where's the rest of the Contra unit? We just saw Kirill Kwan not too long ago. We know he's here. Where's the rest of the Contra unit? So yeah, I don't know. I think they should either let Akira Kwan carry it and get some new people up in that joint, or I think they should just let it rock at this point.
Yeah.
I guess we're gonna see what happens. But also in news MLW related, they're coming back to South Carolina, and they're bringing in. They're doing Fantastica Mania with CMLL and New Japan. So I'm excited for that, man. That's gonna be great. So I can't wait for that. I'm probably gonna get tickets, not this time around, or well, not right now, but I'm probably waiting to get some tickets. I'm gonna see who's going to want to go first. We'll see if Logan wants to go. Morgan, I'm gonna see who wants to go first before I do anything.
Right.
So, because I know Morgan wants to see the Luchadors. Morgan wants to see Templario, and because I told him Templario might be on because he's a CMLL. He's a part of the United Empire, and he's the MLW middleweight champion. So Templario should be there. He was at the last one, and Morgan was like, "Damn it."
Loves Templario.
La Parca. Who else? Templario, La Parca. There's one more luchador. I forgot the third one, but yeah, she loves 3 luchadors. That's crazy. But yeah, that should be fun. I can't wait for that. That's gonna be on April. That's gonna be April the 5th. So I am looking forward to that. And they might as well just make their money while WWE goes to Las Vegas. And I'm glad MLW is not going to mooch off of WrestleMania. They're going to go where they can make some money. They can make some money in South Carolina. The last show they did was a packed house. Everybody was there. I just wish that they had wider seats in that place. And I wish that they didn't wrestle on the stage because I feel like the wrestlers need some room to fucking move around. I mean, when I gave my report about the show, that was one of my main concerns, is that the wrestlers can't really dive off the ropes or through the ropes and do much without knocking shit over because it just felt like everything was so cluttered. Like they literally had the ring in the middle of the actual stage of the arena.
Yeah.
And then they had the fucking Titantron behind it. Like it was a nice little setup, but then it was kind of weird at the same time. Because we was just thinking they got all these luchadors on this goddamn show. Like, what the fuck? Like, how they gonna do their shit? And they did it to the best of their ability. I thought Baron Corbin was gonna kill himself, and I thought Dijak, he did a dive. I'm like, oh my god, these guys gotta kill themselves, please. I don't want to. You guys are too damn big, man. I don't need y'all doing any crazy shit to hurt yourselves. But nah, hopefully they have that situation situated next time. But yeah. You got anything else you want to add?
I think we've been done. Not in.
We're in a whole hour. It's some change.
Yeah. Longest episode in a while.
Yeah, definitely. But yeah, we will be back next Saturday to talk about the Rumble. I will be making an appearance on Drew Yari's show on Wednesday. They're going to be doing a roundtable talking about the Rumble. So I will be there with Drew Yari, Justin, and Ruben Prime, who probably has the most soothiest voice in podcasting. Like he's the podcasting's version of Barry White. I mean, my God, he talks like Barry. You know, it's astonishing. But yeah, we're gonna have a little round table come Wednesday. So yeah, I thought I'd push that real quick, and me and Jackson will be back probably. You're not going to be able to do a recap right after the Rumble, so we're probably going to have to do it a little bit later on that night.
I have to work, but what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna watch what I can beforehand, and then I'll just kind of have my AirPod in my ear to kind of listen to it.
Yeah.
And just glance at my phone, kind of like you've had to do, you know, when you were at work before the pay-per-views. And
when Shay's there, I can have my phone out.
Right.
Okay. She loves me.
I can.
She lets me have my phone out.
I can have my phone, but I have a job and task I have to do while I'm on these folks' clock. So I have to I can't just stare at my phone screen for 30, 40 minutes. But I will do my best ability to watch what I can, and then I can at least hear it, and then I can go and watch whatever I need to that was important highlights.
Yeah, yeah, you can definitely do that.
So,
All right. On other news, Adam 22 got his ass whipped by Jason Love last night. Great.
yeah,
that was
I
funny.
think Adam 22 is the biggest idiot and dumbass on planet Earth right now. So
Yeah, I think he needs to go ahead and go underneath some hiding or something. So
I don't know. That ain't no real man. That ain't no damn man. So
no way in the world Adam 22's wife Lena lasted longer than him against Jason Love. Oh man, yeah. Damn. Mm-mm.
the motherfucker's way
Woo.
too damn old being out there trying to fight over some stupid bullshit.
Oh man, just ridiculous. What happened to the game I used to love in boxing? I don't know, but yeah. Without further ado, this is gonna be it for us. But we'll be back next week. Like I said, I'm doing the show with Drew Yari, and Ruben and Justin on Wednesday. So if anybody wants to check that out, I'm pretty sure that'll be out uh, the Wednesday night, early Thursday. So yeah, you guys have that to look forward to if you guys are interested, of course. And then me and Jackson will come back next Saturday and talk about the Rumble and shit, and talk about anything else that sticks out to us throughout the wrestling week. But until then, it's your boys RJ and Takea, and we are out of here. Peace out.